We ought to put it to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's, or shall change once we have attended. If your majesty has any unfinished business, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own powers arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, allow me to speak to the agent.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
True enough.
I'm sure I can handle this. Days like this.
Only through prayer can I further my devotion. If I could, never did. This looks as good a place as any.
Dead on my feet.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Shall we get some rest then?
Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
A good sleep will ensure...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? This is generally used as a material. Got to focus. My head will roll before it goes by.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
I'd sooner stay out of that where it's possible.
I ought to act a little more cheery.
I'm in fine. If just about anything.
You came to see me? Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
We're 2-0.
welcome.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tipple before bed.
Why are you there? Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. Doesn't
I ought to turn in for the night.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Well met, sir.
Townspeople depend. Got to look forward to, but a long day of work. Wonder if it's too early for dinner. Would all my days were sunny.
Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Let me get that.
Maybe I'll keep it right here. You guys wind up here anyhow.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with the... Yet e'er since he came here...
I understand how you must. There is no medicine that can. I am caring for him. However, if you mayhap convalescing in a place.
Home!
There.
All right, he's...
I will look after him.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
I wonder what rumours the Morrow has in store.
That's the wind when my father did it rain. I'm going to go exploring.
Fine place to ponder the higher mysteries.
I'd swear it.
You don't look like much.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard, anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermin.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Anything's better.
Just remember, suppose that's enough or somewhere to be.
I don't like death.
What should I do?
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
woman scorned. Miss Daisy Chen, the alleged fresh and fit baby mother, just confirmed on a podcast the most disrespectful thing to come out of the beef between Abba and Preach and Fresh and Fit. For context, let's have Abba explain.
I will say this. If you end up.
Here's how to complete the Beggar's Tale quest in Dragon's Dogma 2. Within the central area of Burnworth, in front of the fountain, you'll find a storyteller named Albert. Speaking to him will trigger the next step, which is to watch Albert go about his day. So just skip to nighttime and go straight to his home. If you have not been able to find Albert at the fountain, or just want to skip the whole beginning of the quest, if the door is locked when you get here, try to wait a few minutes for him to exit. If it is locked, that most likely means you either followed him here, or got there right before or right after he entered his house. Since I chose to skip to nighttime, the house was already unlocked for me, and I was able to walk right in. Once you've collected the garb, there are 3 possible outcomes for this quest. You can either A, give the garb to Selena, who's a beastren woman found at Walter's Tavern, B, give the garb to Hilda, who's a human woman at Baldwin's estate, or C, you can choose to give the garb back to Albert outside of his house.
A good sleep will ensure
Giving the garb to Hilda, because this ending is the most profitable for the player. Compared to the 3,000 gold his wife Selena gives you, or the 5,000 gold
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
To Selena, you'll want to rest for a day, visit her again, and then return to Albert's house. After speaking to the guard outside of Albert's house, you'll learn that the quest resulted in Selena killing Albert and then taking her life. If you choose to give it to Hilda, you'll also need to rest for a day and then visit her again.
Shall we get some rest then?
And if you choose to give the garb to Albert outside of his house, you'll pretty much just be further enabling him living his double life, and he'll pay you some decent money for it. So that is how to complete the Beggar's Tale quest. Thank you for watching.
Dead on my feet.
Washes all my troubles clean away his face. I'll not accept this.
He's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Isn't there anything to do round here? I've scripture to recite once I've said my prayer.
A good sleep will ensure... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble story. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
The rules at your leisure.
So tired.
There'll be a few heavy curses about today.
Welcome.
my days were so tranquil. I'd sooner stay out of the bank than clear across it. Suppose I ought to earn my
Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Hell, have no fury, like a modern woman scorned. Miss Daisy Chen, the alleged fresh and fit baby mother, just confirmed on a podcast the most disrespectful thing to come out of the beef between Abba and Preach and Fresh and Fit. For context, let's have Abba explain.
I will say this. If you end up having legal troubles and they sue you and whatever, you name that kid after me, I'll pay for all your legal troubles. That's a promise. So if you need help financing a lawyer to fight off Fresh and Fit, you know what I mean? If Walter Jr. over there got the name Abba, I'll pay all the bills. I'll sleep it out. Hey, listen. As far as I'm concerned, I think you deserve every guy. What's her name? We don't know her last name. Daisy. That's the way we'll call her, okay? Imagine seeing them Abba Preach Daisy.
It ought to be said.
Pay the legal fees. I will double the video output on this channel to pay for little Abba Preach Daisy to get all that child support. Every dime. If that nigga's gonna have Walter's genetics, she deserves child support. Yeah, he gonna need every financial advantage to be able to make it in life. And he want Pug CEO's genetics. Okay? That's a promise, Daisy. Just drop our names. Even if it's just middle names, I'll take it. I just want my legacy to live on it. Yeah, don't lie. That's takes. That said so. I'll pay every time I said so. Oh, to be clear, guys, I'm not joking. I will pay for the lawyer if that baby has my name on it. You don't even know how much a lawyer pays. Bro, you see how I live my life. You don't think I got money to spend?
Another
This will be one of the greatest hobbies I will ever undertake. I'm gonna also encourage her to make sure she's sure of this.
Naught to look forward to, but a long
No one's coming to my rescue, as I well know.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
My back's acting up today.
More specifically, I was thinking about when 50 Cent got a hold of Rick Ross's baby mother and then exposed the sex tape about them while he was narrating over the entire thing. Oh, he did what too? What the shit? That's how you motherfucking do that. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Let's take it easy today. They're acting up.
With 50 being court ordered to pay $7 million for Rick Ross's baby mother in damages. Now, most people in the comment section were saying things like they love Abba's degree of control and Fresh and Fit have it coming. Others saying, well, yeah, if Fresh and Fit have the means to sue this woman, even if it's confirmed that Fresh is the father, she should have some financial backing and some support with that. But there are others that are saying Abba has gone too far. This is a real life person. You're taking this beef beyond media, and it is getting real and affecting real people's lives. Personally, I just thought it was a troll until this little gem off of the Just Treat 411 YouTube channel. Guys, she's not gonna name the baby now. Okay.
Yeah, wait, I am.
You gonna give the middle name Alba if it's a boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he deserves nothing. He deserves nothing. He doesn't want to be in the child's life at the beginning. He wants to be good at baby. So why would he deserve anything?
I'm just grateful I get to live a quiet
His
life.
baby, he's shaming his baby's mother, letting someone else getting into
Why, hello.
a relationship.
I swear I've never
Letting
slept
someone
better.
else
Is it too much
surrounded by whingers on all sides. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. I shall gladly aid you if 'tis with...
Got something for me?
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Revelation. At the same time recounting how he nutting raw daddy into this woman. In the art of war, you have to understand how you were exposed to your enemy. They've been enemies for years now, who have made it their mission to detail any inconsistencies that they see within your platform. But now, because of your decisions, you now have somebody that's not considering the bullying that this child may go through, is not considering how it may impact you or your feelings, but is actually siding with your enemy, utilizing their resources to disrespect you in one of the most unfathomable ways possible. I don't care what no one says. Having your op's name on your son or your daughter is worse than if Abba has sex with her, because now your seed will be imprinted with the enemy's insignia. And while this is real life for Walter, this is pure entertainment for everyone that consumes the content.
That baby's name is Abba.
Okay, and if it's a girl, she's gonna name it Abigail. Okay, Abigail if it's a girl, Abba if it's a boy. Huh?
Gail.
Abigail is another word for if a female Abba. So instead of saying Abba for a female, it's Abigail because Abigail is a feminine name. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Okay, Abba, congratulations. You're gonna be having somebody pass your name down.
The last thing that I'll say about this, there's certain levels to disrespect. I think when it comes to the roasting of each other back and forth, that's one level. When it comes to impacting or affecting each other's pockets, as it comes to false copyright
King,
strikes
what
or
do you want
exposing
from
each
me?
other on both sides of the
What do you
coin to
want
either
from me?
gain more
I can
audience
do
or more
nothing
revenue,
for you
or
right
the
now.
opponent loses it. But it takes it to a whole nother level of disrespect when you take things out of entertainment and media and you're impacting people within their real lives. For a lot of people, this would mean retaliation by any means necessary. But there's so many lessons in here about the art of war. There's so many lessons in here about exposing yourself to your enemy. There's also a lesson in here of destroying your opponent completely, annihilating them, crushing an ant with a sledgehammer. But there's also a lesson in here in going too far. There were kingdoms throughout history documented as going to war over women or escalated because of women. And now because Fresh is a goddamn idiot, this scorned woman gets the benefit. My G's out there, the women that you select, and I'm not just talking about being in a relationship or getting down on bended knee, but the women who you are choosing to bust inside, this will be the most important decision that you will ever make in your life. That choice may irreparably damage your brand. Your choice may have far-reaching consequences that you can't even perceive. That's why it's so important that you wrap it up. That's why it's so important that you choose correctly the first time. So now I turn the question on to you guys. Did Abba go too far? Is there a too far? Or based off of the beef or past actions from Fresh and Fit, did they deserve this? I also want to turn this question back to the audience as well, because my thought is that Fresh really is just collateral damage. I think that the main beef here is between Abba and Myron. And I understand Fresh being a liar to his audience. I understand the implications that he put his own brand and the Fresh and Fit brand in. And to a degree, I understand why this alleged 304 is so mad at him for allowing Myron to besmirch her name and being mad for being lied to and Fresh wanting to terminate pregnancy. But does Fresh specifically deserve all of this? Or is he another consequence of war? I consider my platform neutral territory, so this is the best platform to have this conversation. Light up those comments down below so we can have a conversation. Drop them down below, and I'll see you guys soon Until next time, YouTube. Peace. When I see white girls my age getting engaged and my age group still standing in line getting smashed or passed. When I see white girls my age getting engaged and my age group still standing in line getting smashed or passed. But listening to some of these videos online truly demonstrates why the electoral college exists, taking the power out of the individual or selecting elected officials, which is done in homes, not allowing intelligent people have a large impact on something so important as electing government officials. And when I say this, I'm not talking to a certain group specifically, maybe just a little bit, but I'm talking to an audience of women who refer to themselves as divestors that eat this information up. They are easily led by their feelings and emotions without taking a step back to really critically think about the situations that they're placing themselves in or the type of men that they are attempting to date. Shit, there's ain't shit about every group of people that have ever existed. There's good cops and there's ain't shit cops. There's good people who follow a religious faith and then there's bad people that
Sir Fulvio. The artist who served Sir Clark commission is...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your slow that I am to record. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. I've found some materials we could use to enhance our... Is there aught this pawn might do for you? I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance your equipment, Master.
So if you're still yet to find the Sphinx, then you'll need to head over to that mountain shrine. It is here on the map, and you can get to it easily from Checkpoint Rest Town. Just follow my route. There were sections where I got into long fights or hit a dead end and went
seem
back
to
on
have arrived
myself,
without
so I'll
issues.
just cut the...
But are we safe here?
Nun liatilmo.
Akael fil Calowin, Arume fa in Iterond, Etel. El Dalia in Lalasta.
Elelote an fear, osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinte fil areng. Aleria fil more arendum aptas.
Kirandone halala. Alecanonan.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Defend the arisen.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Battle is best avoided here.
continues.
Outstanding.
I will protect you. That was hard won.
We ought to consider this a
Let our foes cower before lightnings crackle.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
King, hush. Shh. Be quiet. I don't care.
All together now. We attack as one.
Strike fast, next shrew, and our quarry shall fall.
Let us cross quickly, lest it
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are.
Choppers, master.
Nicely done.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Are those bats I espy?
Let us leave them be. can.
I will protect you.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Isn't it
You truly are formidable, Arisen. I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. What do you wish of me this morn? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. We may benefit from pursuing... I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain just overly narrow here. Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared... Shall we seek some answers? How might I serve you, Arisen? Visibility is poor here.
Let my magic grant you an elemental. Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Light!
The Arisen has been drenched.
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk.
Have we any means to chill our enemy?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
You the Arisen? Sven wants to meet with you. Says he...
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
How might I be of service? It's so dull when there's nothing to do.
See what's selling.
I'll gladly stay a while.
I will find myself and get my ways.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
"'Tis here that the bodies. I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with your patronage is...
There's aught to be said. I've more time than I know how to spend.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
As for me, I've been looking into my mother. 'Tis a letter. It seems to... I passed an here. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me?